Hello, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to present to you today. My name is Derek Cross, and I am the founder of MIM Manufacturing. Today, I would like to formally introduce our MIM Control Panel, a groundbreaking new technology that can transform the operations of small manufacturing businesses. Our solution provides real-time data insight into capital equipment performance, enabling small manufacturers to close the competitive gap with larger corporations and level the playing field in today's data-driven manufacturing sector. As anyone in the manufacturing industry is aware, capital equipment is an incredibly expensive investment. To recoup that investment quickly, the equipment must be operated at peak efficiency levels. The industry standard metric for this is called Overall Equipment Effectiveness, or OEE. Monitoring OEE data and utilizing that data to drive decision making can be used to decrease equipment downtime, generate higher quality insights for preventative maintenance, and simplify root cause analysis investigations for quality assurance. To become truly proactive, OEE data should ideally be monitored in real time rather than days or weeks later. However, real-time OEE monitoring is expensive to implement, requires vast resources from across the organization, and needs an expert in-house technical team to achieve. Small manufacturing companies do not have the resources or personnel to implement a custom solution. Larger corporations already have a competitive edge due to increased economies of scale, so this only widens the existing competitive gap. Now, I'm going to make an offer you can't refuse and discuss the value proposition of the MOB, or Manufacturing OEE Black Box Control Panel. This solution offers standardized, real-time OEE monitoring to small manufacturers that requires no programming or engineering resources to deploy. The installation is virtually plug-and-play, with a short configuration process that can be completed by any on-site IT team. After setup, the MOB unit presents real-time OEE data in a clear and consistent dashboard for each machine. The MOB unit empowers data-driven decision-making. Stale data may no longer be useful to act on. Instead, relying on real-time data helps guide proactive decision-making across the production floor. As an added benefit, removing the need for manual data collection increases the integrity of the underlying data. No more confusion over sloppy handwriting or smudged ink. The automated data collection process ensures that all data is ready to help generate insight. The MOB unit utilizes existing wiring and sensors already in the capital equipment, tapping into these signals to feed data directly to the MOB control panel. These signals feed each of the three subcomponent metrics of OEE: availability, productivity, and quality. This means that OEE can be broken down more granularly to capture issues with unplanned downtime or maintenance, equipment cycle time, or quality issues like defects, rework, and scrap rates. As previously discussed, the automated data collection process eliminates mistakes commonly found in the manual collection process, which costs businesses up to $3 billion each year in the United States alone. Together, the MOB unit provides a holistic description of how effectively each individual machine is operating in that exact moment. The MOB unit can potentially serve a large customer base. Because OEE is a standard metric across all manufacturing sectors, the MOB unit is industry agnostic. There are no artificial limits on which customers can benefit from the MOB control panel. Domestically, there are over 500,000 manufacturing companies that have under 20 employees, and small to medium manufacturing represents over 95% of businesses globally. This is a critically underserved customer segment that presents a viable path to success and sustainability for MOB manufacturing. In terms of direct competitors that offer off-the-shelf OEE monitoring solutions, there are companies such as Evocon, LineView, and Raven AI. However, these software packages still require a complex setup process that typically requires a consultant. After configuration, customer manufacturing data is stored off-site and therefore may be exposed to third-party systems. Indirect competition is represented by companies that offer platforms that can be used to build bespoke OEE monitoring applications such as Tulip, Ignition, and Wonderware. However, these solutions can be much more expensive, requiring a combination of hardware purchases, software licenses, and additional subscription fees that lock features behind a paywall. After setup, most companies will want to have an in-house team available for maintenance and troubleshooting purposes. Mob manufacturing operations are as streamlined as possible to focus on most effectively delivering value to customers. Mob itself is focused on software development and customer deployments, as well as servicing any optional maintenance and service contracts. Mob is working with various partners, one of which is a UL 508A panel shop that handles all hardware acquisitions as well as building and testing the control panels. Another key partnership is the expanding network of local integration companies that receive training certifications from Mob Manufacturing, proving that they have the skills and ability to market, sell, and deploy Mob units. These partnerships will help Mob Manufacturing cast a wider net than we would on our own, while still ensuring a high level of customer satisfaction. Mob Manufacturing will generate revenue through 3 avenues: asset sales of the physical control panels, a software license subscription, and an optional maintenance and service contract. This allows customers to keep costs lower if they have capable personnel on site, while still giving the option for Mob Manufacturing to step in with expert assistance if it is required. The Mob Manufacturing organization will consist of a CEO, a director of engineering that oversees technical development efforts, a director of partner relations to maintain good standing with panel shops and integration firms, and a sales and marketing team that is completely dedicated to serving the needs of Mob Manufacturing users. The organization is structured in a flatter, more decentralized fashion to encourage higher performance and better alignment with strategic goals. As a company, Mob Manufacturing will focus on building a culture of technical innovation, excellent customer service, and transparency in communication. At this stage, Mob Manufacturing is developing further on a proven technology. As such, our key metrics at this stage should focus on early customer acquisition and growth, as well as the scaling up of production processes. Later on, these metrics can be revisited to better suit a period of long-term and sustainable growth. In terms of growth, key metrics to watch include the number of total customers, the percent of customers that were completely satisfied with their experience, and the number of customers who purchased the optional maintenance and service contracts. This will better inform decisions on how Mob Manufacturing needs to grow into the future. In terms of production, key metrics to watch include the percent of on-time orders, the time required to produce a single Mob unit, and the average deployment time for each unit. All of these metrics can be improved as production processes grow, but also serve a secondary purpose as measurements of our commitment to excellence in customer service. Now, let's discuss the current state of Mob Manufacturing. At present, we have a minimum viable product operational for beta testing with interested customers. This MVP has a core feature set to demonstrate immediate value, including the automated data collection process, a plug-and-play configuration, and a clean and simple metrics dashboard. In a future iteration, Mob will showcase the potential of the product by releasing MES and ERP integration, an automatic alerting system over email or SMS, and compatibility with offline reporting tools like Excel spreadsheets or PDFs. Capital invested with us today will be put towards developing a Mob test bench used to train our initial integration partners, as well as acquiring full distribution rights for the software licenses needed to program the control panel components. This would mark a crucial step for Mob Manufacturing on its path to long-term viability. On our future roadmap, Mob Manufacturing is looking to expand into multi-machine monitoring through development of a hub unit that aggregates data from multiple mobs to create a holistic picture of the entire production floor. Later, we will focus efforts on adding monitoring tools for sustainability metrics such as energy consumption, emissions, and other environmental data in a commitment to green manufacturing practices. Ultimately, Mob Manufacturing is dedicated to helping small manufacturers optimize their production processes. We want to help grow small businesses in the United States before an eventual expansion to the global market. Mob Manufacturing empowers businesses of every size to make data-driven decisions. Get the Mob mentality and start pulling the strings of your production floor today.